Alrighty then, folks. It has been a while, so I figured it would be about time to think about winning the one-year war again. I don't usually record on Sundays, but I was bored, so I figured why not? So, if I remember correctly, we had just taken Odessa and we're planning on expanding out. And then from there, we need to go to North America, which we're going to do a descent operation to get that, so that should be fine. And once we do that, we have the choice between taking Atlantic 1 or not. I don't know if we're going to, because we can't take Belfast. We can't take Belfast for a long time. Like, I believe we have to take Madras before Belfast falls. That being said, I think it's actually a weight-based event for Belfast. You know, the one where Kai's girlfriend dies? I think that was a weight-based event anyway. But yeah, so after we take Belfast, we are allowed to go attack Jaburos, I believe. But you can only do it with a, like, select set of units. And it's mostly At-Guy variants, so it's kind of really annoying to do. So we're probably not going to do that, but that being said, we're still going to beat this in about 45 turns. Being turn 4 right now. So, real quick, yeah, I did invest before the end of that last video. So when you do develop units, or research units, a free prototype unit gets added to your capital, a free version of it. Not exactly a prototype. So we have a Zaku F standing here, and a DOP. We can get rid of the DOP because space DOPs are stupid, and DOPs are mostly just screens into buff out units when we need them. But we can actually use the Zaku F, and since we're not going to be able to do it on America, we're going to go drop them on Africa, or Kilimanjaro. Though when you descend on Africa, you actually invade like this northeastern part. Yeah, just Africa 1, but yeah, you like invade Libya for some reason. You like land around here. Which I believe the capital of Libya is right this one? Cyrus or something like that? I don't know, my African geography is really bad. And geology too, but that's not important. But yeah, after that we have to invade Kilimanjaro. But what we're going to do is we're going to surround Kilimanjaro so that we can get up our research a little bit before we do white base events. Because if we can develop the Dom, which will happen at Tech 7, so like turn 30, if we can develop the Dom before Rumble Rawl pops off, we can actually capture the white base. Or at least I think it's either 7 or 4. Because if you research versions of the Gauf, you can get the Dom early. You just have to go through the prototyping stage. But 7 is where you get it if you don't do that. So it'll all depend on when we get the Gauf. We'll probably invade Kilimanjaro. But the time that it takes them, or it takes us to invade Kilimanjaro, they can be developing GMs by then. So we got to be careful. And then I think around that same time, we're also going to grab Hawaii, because the sub-event happens after we take California, and we decide to steal Federation subs instead of actually building our own. It's a Zeonic Front mission, I believe. But yeah, we can take Hawaii after that if we decide to do it, or if you don't decide to do the submarine force, or whatever it's called, I think you have to wait till after you take Madras to get it. But yeah, so that'll be happening. And we aren't doing anything else, though we're moving some people around. And yeah, they're building a bunch of Selmises up here, so those might become worrisome later, but as long as we have three Zakus, we can take them out in a turn, so it should be fine. So this is the only stack that we're in trouble with. Excuse me, that was a weird half burp. Yeah. We're also in trouble here because we have a ton of Gattles, but I doubt they'll attack us there. The problem is they might attack us here when we're doing our descent, which will be interesting. But let us end the turn. This one should be fairly action-packed, and by action-packed I mean we're going to run over some enemies, though we have to reach them, which is a problem. Like, we don't even have Dobais yet, so yeah, getting to the enemy is going to be the hard part. Where are they? Oh, they have some tanks over here. That's not too bad. I'm also using the analog stick again because I'm stupid. I do this every time. But yeah, so they have a 3 stack of tanks. So unless we can break that up, we're actually kind of in trouble of losing a Zaku to that. But we'll let them come to us, though they're probably going to go towards the center, so we'll meet them out in the mountains if we can. I believe we have better movement than they do in the mountains. No, not exactly. I think the Zaku F is the one that... Or no, it's probably the J. The actual ground version of the Zaku. This battle will take a couple of phases because we have to reach them and we don't have flyers. If we had Dobais, we could probably get there in like 2 turns. We'd be up here by now, and then we could just attack them when they got there. Though we'd probably be using Magellan top cannons by then, so... You know, we could just range them. I really hope we get flyers soon, because I don't think we have to research it. Like, I think we have to wait until we can research it. I don't think we have the option yet. That'll make it a lot easier. But yeah, we're going to cut across that lake and get there by the end of next phase. And then 9 against 5, which should be fine for us. Oh, crap. Okay, that's great. I forgot it's this part. So, there's no way to get from the ground over here over to, you know, Småland, or... Is that Malmo? Well, whatever this one in Sweden is. So, since they have subs here, we can't actually win. Because they can't escape. Though, we should have waited a little while, because we're energy, like, super low. Oh, and they have a tank up there. Hear that slight echo in Steiner was talking? They ripped that directly from the show. Oh, and the tank ran away. So it ran back to Russia. We're gonna have that one go, because that one needs, like, all the energy it can. And we'll send the Black Tri-Stars to grab these stuff up the right side. And we'll send these guys down the bottom. It'll take us a couple of turns to get over there. Hopefully we can get some flyers by then, but we're gonna completely ignore this Medea. They have a Medea and 3 subs. We're gonna completely ignore the Medea, though, because we don't need to worry about it. And then the subs can shoot at us, but we can't shoot at them because... Well, we can shoot at this one because we can go, like, up to the coast. But these guys are 2 spots away, so we're just kind of screwed. Yeah, because this one's considered Umi. So is this one. You guys, you need 1 more turn. And then we'll just send them straight through the middle. And I forgot to move the people at the bottom. Oh well. Once we get flyers, it'll be so much better. Because if we had flyers, we could just take them out now. Well, we technically do have Dodais at this point. We just haven't thought about mounting our Zakus on them. Because that's primarily a pretty stupid idea. Yeah, once we get the Magellan top cannons, we should have a lot easier chance fighting people. We can turn our standard Zakus into artillery with those, which is nice. Or, you know, we could actually buy Magella attack tanks. Like, it could happen. Though the cool thing about Magellas is you can clone them if you detach the head from the base and then you move them to 2 separate provinces. You can repair them into the full version and you basically double your forces really quickly. You do end up paying a premium for that by about, I think, 25%. Hey, we developed the J. That should be cool. And the S. And the Jukin. We're actually going to sell the Jukin because there's not much use to it, and the 603rd events happen regardless of if you actually have it or not. So we're just going to sell it for some resources. I don't know where they got the resources to build it. Maybe since it's a converted cargo freighter, they did that, but like, it only does 60 damage. It doesn't even have a mega particle cannon. It did in the show, though. And it has less HP than a Zaku. Or about as much as a Zaku does. We're going to send you guys up to there. Can we load? Yeah, we can. Alright. So, ready for the descent operation? I'm just checking if we have any aces. Nope. I forget, because it's like C, F, and J all have their own aces, because this game is way too annoying. So there's no good way of checking besides like going through and doing it that way. And do we have any spare pilots? We do. You know, Appley, Delaz, Kopun? Kapun? Kazupun. Kozpun? And then Seema's guys. Actually, that guy is one of what's his faces? Gato's. Dren. Or whatever. Dozel. Yeah, I think he gets his own special one, doesn't he? And Appley. And yeah, I know I got Appley and Roberto mixed up. Eh, we'll deal with that later. But we're going to descend. It's going to be a grand old time. Yeah, so they have 6 here, along with 3 and 4 and 0 and 0 and 0. So we'll descend here. Hopefully we can win this battle in 1 turn, since we'll drop around here, I believe it is, and then their guys will spawn in the center, so we should be able to attack them fairly early. Then we'll split off and grab both of those, maybe send somebody down to Mexico to hold that. And then we'll have North America basically in the bag within about 3 turns. We'll do this decision next turn after we control North America. Because we don't have to do the decision to land there, we just have to do it to attack. And we have 6 people left in here. Oh yeah, we were producing 6 people. And if I remember correctly, they can't attack from Odessa. Oh no, they can. Do we want to spread out to Odessa? Oh, they have people here as well, though, so we might just sit in Odessa for a little while. Build some J's. We'll send these guys out to here. And then with the J's inside of there, we'll go and attack Europe 2, I believe it is. You know, the entire Balkan and Italian regions. We spawn over here and they'll spawn here. So that should be fine. There's something to be said of either stopping in Mexico or Colombia. That like spot right above Jaburos. Because while we could control it... Oh yeah, I was slightly off. I guess this is a little bit more fair. But while we could control Colombia, I don't see a point in doing it. We can hold Mexico just as easy, and it actually is more of a natural choke point. Oh, hey, we have Rumble Roll in that one. And we already have an FC? That's cool. Stat-wise, is that any better? Yeah, that's, like, ridiculously better. It's nearly double the attack. So yeah, if they don't send their guys at us, we should be able to kill them unless they try to run. Yeah, because they're all assembling in the center, so we have a perfectly easy way of doing this. They have a fan. That is that hover thing from Jaburos, which I do not know why anyone would use that ever. It's literally the weakest unit in the game. Like, you can't get weaker than it in this game. So yeah, we'll kill them. They'll send somebody back to... they'll send one unit back to try to fill in those, probably those 2 tanks. And then we'll kill that unit, we'll let the other ones retreat, and then we'll send half of these guys to North America, to New York and half to California. And then probably we'll send the Black Tri-Stars to the south or something. I don't know. Yeah, we'll send these guys over here for the lulls. We'll go and kill this here fan. We're not even going to have multiple units attack it, even if we had the chance. Because if we did, it would just be wasting energy. You know, oh, never mind, Karma can't reach. I was about to say, we should actually probably train him. That being said, do you have aces? We're going to let this stack do it, because I prefer getting training with Dozel and Johnny Ridden over almost anyone else here. Because as long as we don't let Dozel die, we should, or Delaz would help too, but I don't want to split the experience. As long as we don't let Dozel die in the white base events, we have a pretty strong guy for like the rest of the game. Dozel, Kycelia, and Gihren all have really high ranks, and Dozel's charisma is like ridiculous. Yeah, those are Fan. They have 5 tube missile launchers and a large rotor that allows them to fly. I recently translated the database thing for that. I don't know why it's used. It's literally used for like 30 seconds in the show by Woody, and then gets blown up. Not Woody, it's Mirai's fiance. I always get him and Woody mixed up. Woody is the lieutenant who is in charge of the white base right after Side 7, who got wounded. At least I think that's who Woody is. It's either Mirai's fiance or Matilda's fiance. It's one of them. Yeah, they have those 3 tanks there. I'm expecting them to run away, but we might have to go fight them next turn. Which, I mean, like, it sucks, but... okay. Hey, they ran away. Yep, 3 against 5. That should be fine as well. See, they brought in... oh, yeah, they had that 1 tank over here. Yeah, we'll get here. Next turn we'll be here, and then the turn after we can attack them. Unless they send out to go attack us, then we can kill them pretty easily. You know, we might attack that 2-stack first to destroy that. And then attack the other one separately. Also... okay, we're actually going to go this way, because this is plain. Or at least forest land. So Russia, like here in 1, 2, and 3, have the rare terrain that is Arctic. I think these are the only 3 with Arctic in the entire game. Oh, besides Iceland. Or Greenland. The big one, not the small one. But I think these are the only ones with Arctic in like the entire game. So there's really no point in building Arctic units. Oh, thanks for attacking us. Oh, hey, we have Ken. I don't believe in your philosophy, man. So we're just gonna ignore him. But hey, we left 3 tanks left, so assuming they don't dodge, we're all good. Yeah. I don't know how you miss a melee against a tank, but you can. So yeah, we're gonna move up and kill him. We're gonna reorganize first, though. That's why I attack with the wounded unit, but we're gonna kill him, and hopefully this tank will be able to get to like right here because of the movement bonus, and then we'll kill him next turn. I think we should technically win because of that. I think this is only phase 4. Damn it. Alright, so we left 1 tank left, so we couldn't melee the other. That delays my plans quite heavily. I blame you, Ken. Yep, and that tank's running away, so we're not going to win this one this time. It's not going to be... it's going to be able to get to the base, but it's going to have to go to the north to retreat, because we control Europe too. And we lost 2 Zakus. Those are expensive, Ken. I blame you. It's not like you're fighting an ace or anything. Those are just generic people with tanks. Maybe those were Agar's guys. I don't think he's in this game, but, you know, he was pretty good with a tank. But yeah, he's going to try to go to here, and then he's going to have to go all the way up here and then over here to retreat to Scandinavia. Which hopefully we can intercept him, but I don't think it's going to happen. And we have to wait for a while to get our 2 Zakus back. And 6 against 10, which should be fine. Oh, hey, they have a Medea. A Mantis Bomber, 4 tanks. A long-range bomber and a Mantis Bomber. Or Manta Bomber. And what looks like 3 more Manta Bombers. You know, we might just retreat. And then we'll go attack Europe. Unless they want to come to us. That's fine with me. But we're going to take literally 2 whole phases just to get out of these mountains. Oh, hey, they actually had a Saberfish. So Saberfish can only attack air units. So sending them against us was worthless. That's also one of the reasons why I don't use air units. Is because Saberfishes are actually pretty good. Like, I think they do like 70 damage. But then again, imagine how quick this would be if we had Dops. And I think they're going to send all those bombers and stuff against us 1-at-1. Ooh, thank you. Can we? No, we cannot. I don't think we'll be able to kill him, but we should be able to do some damage, which is nice. But I think, and those tanks in there will have the same issue we'll have, so we'll just be having to fight potentially 2 bombers. Yeah, that there's a standard Medea. It's not a Medea Kai. Those ones are allowed to take off vertically, but they can't carry as much. Though Medea Kais only get a movement bonus in this game, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, hey, they were able to move that tank there. Yeah, they have 4 tanks left, so we can only melee 3 of them. Despite the fact that we have, you know, like 6 other guys just sit in the back. But oh well. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to reorganize these guys. And we're going to move... Yeah, so we'll move these guys here, have them hit there. Move these guys here to go hit there. So we can move this one down to here to go attack that one. Move this one on the right to go hit the Medea. Won't be able to destroy the Medea, but we'll be able to damage it. And this guy is a 2 attack range bomber, so it can attack us from farther away than we could hit it. So we gotta be careful with that. But the Manta, the other Manta, we can kill pretty easily. Oh. They destroyed one of our Zakus. Damn it. And one of their bombers survived with like 18 HP. Like 8, actually. They're beating up on the wounded guy. Yeah, I was about to say, I honestly don't think they could kill any of our guys with a single tank, but as it turns out, they got another one of our Zakus. Which kind of sucks. Okay, so Black Tri-Stars, we'll have you guys go up. You guys go across. You guys also go across. It's all plains, though. So, you know, we don't have to worry about anything, really. Yeah, we want to cut off the supply line before we attack the Medea so it can't heal. And, you know, just because... Whoops, I misclicked. We're going to grab one of these guys and send them to go capture that, and we're going to use the rest to go and attack the Medea as well. It should be a little bit better. Oh, hey, they're shooting at us. Oh, no, they aren't. They just moved to shoot at us. Oh, no, we can actually attack them. Well, damn. Here, I thought we could have. Oh, well. Actually gonna move 2 of you guys past. Just have one of you guys go capture this base. Oh. Hey, we have that Gihren guy. I heard he's important. Maybe he makes like cheese or something. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the subs can still shoot at us. Unless it's only Zeon subs that are able to do that. No, they can. Yeah, we got hit twice. Like, we'll just reorganize and get around that. Yeah. But what we want to do is we want to move you guys to here to cut them off. You guys over to here. Reorganize with you. Have that go. We don't really need to scan him. Do we want to scan him, though, is the real question. Well, we failed at it, so it doesn't really matter. But we should take it down since we're cutting off its supply lines. What do you say, Andy? Yeah, we didn't do nearly as well as we did in the last attack. But, meh. Yeah, I thought they would do that. Luckily, it's the Black Tri-Stars. They have less health, but they have higher speed. And, you know, you have to do 80 damage to kill one of them versus the 40 for a normal Zaku 2. Still failing at that. Oh well. And yeah, we'll send the Black Tri-Star over there. We'll grab these guys, move them up. Yeah, so we should be able to grab that base next turn. And we won't be able to do anything about this one, but I don't know. Hopefully they'll somehow manage to get those subs away. Maybe run to Scandinavia. Oh, hey, Guinness is there. That's the guy who made the app series. He doesn't get all crazy and rapey yet. I don't think he actually does in this game, like, at all. Yeah, have fun. I mean, like, even if one of them does die, we can replace it easy. They'll be dead for, like, 3 turns, but it's Zaku, so they're cheap. And since we teched up last turn, we got the Desert Zaku. This will be our first unit that can scan, which should be really nice. Besides the Lugan. And the Cannon Zaku, which are pretty bad. And the Zaku Marine, which are terrible. And the Magella, that's why we haven't used them. We don't have them yet. And the Musai Kai. And the Gauf prototype. So. Oh yeah, and since we teched up, money doubled. That happens every, I think, 3 levels? Might be 2 levels. Yeah. So, we want the Desert Zaku. We don't want double it, though. We don't care about the cannon just yet. They can be useful, but not really. And weirdly enough, when we build it, it'll be in Titan's colors. It just happens like that. There's no real reason to it. So, the Aqua Zaku has horrible, horrible energy usage. Like, by the time you get to your enemy, you wasted all your energy. So, you can avoid ever making these. Like, the upgraded version's kind of okay, but these are terrible. And we want the Gauf prototype so we can get a Gauf early. This will also allow us to turn certain units into the prototype and then directly into Gaus. So we could upgrade the Zakus we already have into them. We'll also get the Magellan because they're cheap. But we're going to wait a little bit on Gaus. The measure on whether if you want to be on Gaus or not is if the enemies started employing the mass production gun tanks, then you want to be using Gaus because they're a direct counter to them. Basically, you get extra movement so you can clear the distance so the enemy can't attack you while you move up to them. And also, if you do it that way, you can melee them, and generally one melee round with the Gauf, with the Heat Rod and melee together, you can take out a gun tank easy. But we're going to send all our HLVs back up into the atmosphere, then we're going to go attack. Though that'll be next episode, because this one's about to come to an end. Yeah. Oops. My bad. Just clicking through, not paying attention. So, oh yeah, we can't actually move yet. That's the annoying part. Okay, so we want to exit out of these guys. Oh, we'll deal with that one later. Oh, and we have to do that goddamn decision. Okay, so they have 10 here and 10 here. So it's equal. It's equal either side, so we're just going to invade with half our forces.
これより我が軍は第二次降下作戦を開始する。目標は北米大陸。南米のジャブロー基地を牽制するためにもこの地域の占領は不可欠である。オデッサで見せた我らジオンの強さを再び奴らに見せつけてやるのだ。
Well said, asshole. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go grab 1, 2, 3. Actually, those have aces. We don't want to do that, or do they all have aces? I'm not used to playing Zeon, so I'm not used to being like, oh, every unit has an ace, because they can. In other campaigns, you only get like 8 or 9 of them, so you have to be careful. 8, 9. We're gonna send you here, and go grab the next 9, send them to California, and then we'll split up the rest from there. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. And how many do we have left? Oh, that is all of them. Alright, so once we capture one of these two, we'll be able to send the HLVs back. But for now, we're not able to. And then, yeah, we have 2 HLVs here. We want to move them down to here. Because while we're invading these two, it doesn't really matter if they could invade us, because they won't send anything up because they're trying to defend against us. Yeah, folks, that'll be that. Like the episode if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't. We'll be back for more in a little while. Good night.